They always say misery loves company. This just came in today, and it's meant for me to get out for you. So, misery loves company. And I'm getting for you, you have detached yourself from people that were distracting you, that were causing you to be miserable with them. There were so many people, either in your past or there are people that you're currently releasing right now from your energy that were miserable and truly didn't like you and wanted to be around you to take your energy from you because you're somebody that is fun, right? You have a good spirit. Your energy is on fire. And a lot of people that are lower vibrational have very low spirits, right? And it's not that these people wanted to be around you, it's because they loved the energy that they could take from you. Okay. And you started realizing and opening your eyes like these people are no good. They're miserable. They're not happy. They're never going to fix themselves. They're always going to be the same person. All they do is talk about change and talk about they're going to do this, this, and that, and they're never going to do this again. Okay. It's like a repeating cycle for these people family, friends, coworkers, exes. Okay. And you're just like, enough is enough. And you dismissed yourself. You dismissed your presence and you said, you are not taking my happiness, my growth from me any longer. I am too strong and powerful for this crap. Okay. And people are so upset right now that you are happy and that they can't take your joy from you anymore. See, miserable people don't like to see people happy. And you cut yourself off from so many people that were so toxic, and that just bashed your name through the mud, okay? And these people always had something bad to say about you, but you weren't the one that was bad, okay? They only hated you because you were true to yourself and very authentic. That's why you were hated. You didn't shut your mouth and bow down to these people. And that's what they like. They like validation, okay? They like to be right about everything. These people can't be wrong about anything. They will argue with you. They like to manipulate people. They are narcissistic. And you dealt with a lot of these kinds of people for a very long time. And you said, I am done with this. You're not going to make me the problem in your fake story anymore. You're not going to make me the villain in your false stories anymore. Like, you're like, I'll detach myself and let you live with any delusional thing that you have to say about me and go ahead and talk yourself out of that. And ever since that, see, the universe was testing you for a long time. Okay, chosen ones, for a very long time. The universe will literally break you to humble you. And that's kind of what you were going through with these people. Like, you were having a downfall. You felt their spirits. You knew that their spirits were not good spirits because you feel things with your intuition is on fire. You're gifted with spiritual abilities. And these people really didn't even like to be around you because they sensed off of you that you knew what they were all about and you felt their energy, you felt their presence, you felt what they were thinking sometimes. But I'm telling you now, the reason why you started going through isolation and having a spiritual awakening and you started like aligning with your desires and like everything that you've wanted and wished for, it's because once you released yourself from people that were irritated by your spirit, that were low vibrational, everything started coming together for you. And you knew for a long time that you should have done this. But you have a loving soul and you give lots of chances to people. That's what I'm getting. And see, people never took you serious because you gave so many chances. You didn't lay the law down. Okay? You were like, fine, I'll let this slide this time. Don't do it again, because you want to see the good in people, right? You do. But a lot of these people that actually did bad to you didn't want to see good for you. Like, they called you a problem. They called you a bad person over what they caused, over what they've done to you. Okay. And you started realizing all of the patterns and you're just like, this is my time now. And you put it all together. You isolated yourself. And as you isolated yourself, you realized through that quietness, through that time for your own self, truly, through isolation, you learned so much and everything made sense for you. Everything came together. Your mindset started shifting and you're like, wow. And before, you didn't put that much thought into things, right? You knew things were not good and they were off and the energy was really bad and toxic. But once you went through that isolation stage, or if you're doing it now and you feel like your body's telling you to go through isolation, that means it's time to go through isolation. That means you're going to start going through your healing process. You're going to start really opening your eyes. It's a spiritual awakening. And a spiritual awakening can be good and bad. You're going to have good times and bad times. It can be very emotional. It can be nights of no sleep, right? And a lot of things will shift. But like I said, there are people giving you the evil eye at this time. And it's like, there's certain people right now, they're still talking about you. They're thinking that if they talk about you, without you even knowing, okay, about you, maybe they can take energy from you, right? Or try to come into your life and cause chaos and cause problems. These people like a lot of drama and problems, a lot of problems, and they do it on purpose and they know what they're doing, okay? They're high profile narcissists. They are manipulators. And they don't like you at rest. They don't like you at peace. And they see you winning. You are winning. And God is blessing you so much. I'm telling you, all these people that did these nasty things to you and still are doing these things to you, these people know what they're doing too. I'm getting that these people know what they're doing. And they have like an empty soul because of it. Or they hold some type of like regret in a way for treating you the way they did, because now they're on the other side of things, right? They don't have you anymore. They'll never get you anymore. They lost you. And you weren't playing games when it came to your boundaries and your happiness and your peace and winning, right? And wanting the best for your life finally, because you deserve it. You deserve it all. And they literally played their self out of a very good human, and that's you. Your isolation, the universe is going to give you everything back tenfold to prove how powerful you are. You've listened to yourself. You have the gifts of discernment. Okay, you finally made the right steps. You finally did the right thing. You stopped putting yourself last and you started realizing, right? These people don't like you. They had bad intentions for you and always will. Remember, everything that has happened in your life happened for a reason. And you will open your eyes to that very soon because your life is changing and it's already been changing, okay? Good things will just come to you naturally. Yourself, trust the universe, trust the process, trust God's plan, okay? Because it is real. You put the work in, and that's the thing. You don't just talk about things, you put that work in. You protect your energy, your spirit, and your soul. And you don't let people take your happiness and peace and joy from you anymore because you learned it all. It all came together. Everything is happening now because this is the time for you to blow your own mind, because you are going to be in shock with everything that's just going to come together from the universe for you. And you deserve everything. Please subscribe. Please share.